What up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message. Whenever you catch a video, this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If the message does resonate for you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button if you want a personal. Use the description box down below. Virgo, what's up? What's poppin', gang? I hope everybody is enjoying their Saturday, okay? I'm not really sure why, Virg, but I'm getting that significant, okay, Saturday. Whether it's this Saturday, next Saturday. I'm also getting the month of June here could be very significant for you guys, okay, Virg. But I'm getting Saturday could be significant. I'm also hearing that song. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, some of y'all don't know about that song right there. When I think about you, and feelings I can't explain. Ooh, okay, Bird. That's an old school, but the vibe that I'm picking up for you guys today is like all glass, all smiles. You feeling pretty good. Maybe you get a day off, Virgo. I'm picking up some of you guys, you typically work on the weekend, or some of you guys, Virgo, you have to work every weekend, but you making the most of it. You feeling good here, okay? I feel like you could be in a mood, Virgo, where if this isn't you, somebody around you that's doing a lot of singing. Okay, and I feel like Virg, this is somebody that will make a rap song and turn it into R&B. Okay, this is somebody that, you know, every song they hear, they singing, they vibing, they just in the mood. Okay, are you at karaoke, Virg? Are you going to a function? I know I picked that energy up for you guys yesterday. Okay, I feel like everybody around you, they're in their own good mood, Virg. So you could be doing a lot of chit chatting or talking. Are you in the mood to talk? You in the mood to go out? Okay, Virg, that's what I'm picking up right off the top here. Okay, but let's get into this reading. I feel like Saturday delight here, Virg. It's something about Saturday. It's also something about you on the weekend. Okay, I feel like you don't get out much, Virg, or people don't really know what you're up to. Let's get into these cards just to clarify everything that I'm saying today, Virg. I definitely feel like this air of mysteriousness about you, okay? But let's get into the reading today. Let's see what the cards have to say. That was the download for the message. Let's see what's going on for this Saturday delight for Virgo. Okay, what's the message? What do you guys need to hear here today, Virg? These cards are a little bit old and they have turned in the other way simply because they gotten a little wet, or I guess misty being so close to my sink over here, Bird. So we're going to shuffle it this way just to get the energy rocking, and then I'll turn it back over, okay? Okay, well, that's what's coming out. Let's go ahead and rock with it, okay? It says, if the times are broken, it's our job to mend them. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors, and in age of liars, the truth is dynamite, okay? So right off the top, Virgo, I'm getting the letter M could be significant, okay? I'm also getting Nigerian here, or somebody here, they could wear, you know, somebody here could wear a lot of like cultural clothing here, or beads, something to that extent. Okay, Virg, I'm also getting that somebody could have one of those necklaces that it has like a brown, that, you know, it's not, it could be leather here, but you know, those little brown, it's almost like cloth-like material, those little necklaces, and they hold, you know, sometimes they'll hold a shark tooth or something to that extent here, Virg. Okay, but I'm definitely getting something about heritage or something about culture here. I'm also picking up something about Nigerian or African here, Virg. Okay, and again, the letter M could be very significant. Okay, now this could also be just somebody's vibe, Virgo. You can't really tell what they are. They also could carry this like very I'm hearing esoteric or eccentric type of vibe, right? I feel like Virgo, somebody could be very like they're into, you know, they're into, I wouldn't say spirituality, but they into some deep rooted things here, right, Virg? This is some like very cultural, okay? Like this is somebody that's like Black Power, or somebody that's like, okay, well, I grew up this way. I grew up, and somebody that may not have grown up, or their parents didn't grow up in America, okay? So they see things a lot different, Virgo, especially from you, okay? It seems to be some type of attraction here, or some type of draw here, Virg, or this is what somebody is drawn to. I'm getting an Erykah Badu vibe, okay, Virg? So you could have like this Erykah Badu or this Sade type of vibe here, Virg, okay? I'm also getting that, Virgo, you could be like a psychic, or you could be a spiritualist, somebody that's, you know, considered to be a healer amongst your tribe, if that makes sense, right, Virg? Yeah, I feel like you're very, it's something about you, or it's something about this feminine energy here. Okay, it doesn't really matter if they're black or white. Somebody here, they're kind of like, I'm getting old school, not, or by the book here, Vert. Okay, but I'm also picking up that somebody here, like they're true to core here. Okay, this is somebody that, you know, they're true to nature. Does that make sense, Vert? So I feel like, Virgo, somebody here, they're very into you. They like the fact that you're a little bit hidden. They like the fact that you're a little bit different. They like your vibe, okay? But I definitely feel like there's this hint of dryness about you, Virg, but it's beautiful, okay? There, it's almost like, you know, this, it's like being in the desert, or if you ever been to the beach at a bad time, Virg, and you know, like the weather is kind of mucky and it's not really just as vibrant, but it's also something still very beautiful about the, you know, the scenery. It's kind of something to that extent here, okay? I'm also getting something about Virgo. If this is a feminine here, somebody that doesn't smile a lot, okay? There's something about the eyes here as well, male or female here, okay? Where you can kind of just see like this, it's almost like a glaze or this gloominess, okay? Now, Virgo, you could be looking at this person. The letter J, the letter M could be very significant here. But I feel like, Virgo, you could be looking at this person like, okay, like, do you need to smoke? Do you need to get out? Do you need to get some water? Are you dehydrated? And somebody like, yeah, I'm good. Everything's fine. Or, okay, I feel like, Virgo, you could kind of be just like, meh. Okay, Virgo, don't start it, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Okay. Virgo, people can still think like you and not look like you. You know that, right? People can still be a little bit, you know, like Virgo and not be a Virgo. Okay. I feel like my nose started itching here, Virgo. Somebody got your nose itching or twitching, or it's like you forcing a smile here, Virgo. Okay. It's not faking it till you make it. You really do like somebody. I just feel like right now, your morals and values, I won't say they're not aligning to somebody else, but I feel like you're trying to get to know somebody here. Okay, Virgo? Point blank, period. But somebody kind of got you feeling like, that's what I'm getting here, Virg. I really wish I could start this reading over. Maybe that's how you feel, Virg. You wish you could start something over. You didn't want somebody to take it the wrong way, or you didn't want somebody to see you on, you know, on some type of, on this type of level here. But I feel like, Virgo, you're very true to your, you know, your core here. You're very true to your culture, to your nature, to your background, to your history, to your journey, to your experience, okay? But when it comes down to this, what you believe in, your morals, your values, I feel like you stick to that, Virg, okay? So I'm also getting that, Virgo, even if you have a lot of money, or you have a lot of status, a lot of power, a lot of, you know, connections here, you're not somebody that goes around and flaunts it. You're somebody that people really wouldn't understand it unless they're from the same society as you. Okay, then they'll be able to understand, oh, somebody with this marking, somebody that has this on, that this is somebody of power, this is somebody of status. But if this is someone else, Verb, that has no idea about this, you know, this lifestyle, this culture, this religion, this dynamic, right? Then they're going to ignore you. Hold on one second, you guys. Not ignore you, Virg, but they're not going to be able to relate to you as the same, or at least this is what you're thinking, right? Hello? Huh? Mama. Nothing. I got on live. Can I call you later? You didn't want to talk to me earlier. Or you was busy. Oh, well, we both in the same group. But I'm going to call you back in. When, okay, love you too. Bye. Okay, apologies for that, Virgo. But I just feel like even though you guys see things or not see things, you come from two different, backgrounds here, Virgo, two different sides of the track. Somebody actually does see things the way that you do. They've been through a lot as well here. Okay, Virg. I feel like at some point there's going to be a mutual understanding or a mutual agreement here where you guys both accept the best. It's almost like two people that don't want to be with each other or aren't used to living in a certain climate here, Virg. They're going to be able to really actually coexist with each other. So are you co-parenting, Virg? Are you going around people? Some of you guys, when I'm picking up, Virgo, if you are dealing with somebody here and their family, they're very religious, they're very by the book here. You're not, you're not the same ethnicity. Okay, excuse me, Virgo. Or maybe you're not the same. You guys just come from two totally different backgrounds. That's what I'm picking up on. I feel like the family at first, it may be a little bit uncomfortable, or you feel like they doing little bitty things, or you guys aren't getting along. At some point, at some point here, Virg, I definitely feel like you guys are going to be able to make up, okay? Or you guys are going to be able to coexist. You guys are going to be able to actually really get to know each other is what I'm picking up on with this energy here, okay? The letter N, the letter S can also be significant here, Virgo, okay? Now, I was also picking up the, like somebody can have a middle name here, Virgo, of like Renee, Danae, or Lene, Lachey, okay, anything like that. Or this could be somebody's first name, but I'm definitely picking up somebody's name ending in like Nay here. Okay, I'm getting more so on the middle name here. That letter M is going to be very significant. And also the letter J as well. The letter S as well here. I'm also seeing B. Okay, yeah, Beyonce. Also, Virg, I feel like somebody could also see you as somebody that I wouldn't say that. Why is this reading about skin and culture? This reading shouldn't really be about this, okay? What's going on here, Virg? So I'm hearing judging a book by its cover, Virg. Somebody been judging you, judging a book, whether this is you or other people, okay? I'm also getting, Virg, that you're learning deeper levels of yourself here. And Virgo, I'm getting that you do well with everybody here, anybody, okay? You also do very well with foreigners, Virgo. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. You can do well with, Africans, uh, uh, um, um, Hispanics, okay, Virgo, uh, Asians, people that seem to be in any type of foreign area. So I don't want to exclude Americans here, okay? But it seems like, Virgo, people that can live in kind of like ruralness, dryness, or kind of more on that, more of an isolated type of area here in the country, in the desert. Okay, you won't see another home for miles and miles away, or there's not many people in the city, or something to that extent. It seems like, Virgo, you get along with people more so on that level. But at the same time, when you get around these people, Virg, it seems like, people kind of look at you like you're royalty, or you're this, you're that. Okay, other people that's not used to being around you, Virg, why is this coming up like this? I'm not really sure. Okay, Virgo, we gonna sage the energy because it's 2023. Yes, race still exists. Okay, but Virg, it's coming to a point here where fuck all of that. Everybody here can win. I don't care where you from at this point. I'm not trying to be, rude. Okay, maybe this is about America. Okay, America, I don't know. People are coming to a fall here. Okay, Virg, this is just what it is. Okay, people that's been on this leadership platform, people that's been ignored, people that the talent has been stolen and given away for other folks here, Virg. It's coming to an end here. I really can't make this up, okay? I'm not really sure why this is coming out in the reading. Maybe you guys get into an argument this weekend about this, Virgo. I feel like stay out of it. Like you won't be able to win this argument. People will not understand. Even if they understand it, Virgo, they're going to ignore it. They're not going to say anything. They're still going to use your story and make it theirs. They're still going to play victim. They're still going to be able to be the one that's being heard. Like, shit, we've been knowing this forever. At what point does it change? See, I'm going to get off of here because then I'm going to go into something that becomes, I wouldn't say a system, but systematic. Because a lot of people, when you are the black woman or the black male, a lot of people think when you get to getting on this level that it becomes uncomfortable. It's because you're black, or don't use that card. A lot of people don't understand it. Even when they say they do understand it, if you go switch up and say, well, no, I actually do agree with little Sally Joe down here on one thing right here. Now they want to argue with you, Virgo, about your black card. I feel like that's what's going on here. I mean, somebody want to pull your black card, or this is you. You think that if you go date somebody that's white, that's you're losing something. If you speak white, you're losing something. If you fold for the white, you losing something. This is an energy reading, so it's not for everybody. If it's for you, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. But I definitely see that, Virgo, for a very long time, whoever you are, you kind of stood on something here that a lot of people have, I'm hearing laughed at. A lot of people then shunned, looked down at. But now that that's winning, now that people are winning off being religious, now that people are winning off speaking their truth, now that people are winning from being victims, now that people are winning from all of this bullshit, you can even win from being suicidal. You can win from being a believer in God, believer in your faith. You can win from anything now. Now that they're winning about it, Virg, they wanna live off of it. Give them the hat. Give them the crown. It's acceptable now. Virg, this does not register or operate in your mind at any, I don't care what race you are, black, white, yellow, you really don't see it that way. It's right versus right and wrong versus wrong. And a lot of times, Virgo, you have been doing the right thing and you've been around the wrong people. So you're about to start seeing yourself being mixed with a lot of people, Virgo, who look nothing like you, but think exactly like you. Not people who are going to remind you of the past. Not people that can't come in and help you, but people, Virgo, that when they come in, Virg, they understand it enough to either get you out of it or leave their hands out of it. We're not going to come over here and pretend and fake and facade and make it more things than what it's not. If I dislike you, you going to know I dislike you. I don't fuck with you. That's one thing, black folks, we can never take away from white people. We call them Karens, but one thing about it, they never trying to convince you that they motherfucking like you. I'm not going to smile in your face. But we do the same shit to our own race. Even more with them. I'm just trying to figure out, Virg, and I don't want to make this about race. I'm going to clear this up after this, and I promise y'all I'm going to come back and actually just do a reading straight up for Virg with the cards. But Virg, when it comes to us, okay, the minority, I'm just trying to figure out why do we feel so strongly about a lot of these things, Virg? Okay, but we go against our own kind when we see them shining. When you see your homegirl coming up, why does that make you feel like you ain't doing something right? When you see your homegirl getting married, why does that make you feel like your life less than? And I'm not saying you guys, Virg. I'm just saying you as in the general, right? When your friend or somebody in your neighborhood, they open up a black business, why we not running into those stores? Why we not going to the nail shops? Why we ain't packing out the black nail shop? Waiting in line for that. Why does the line only exist with black folks as long as it's a buzz on social media? But we ask people not to be like us. But them folks, they go see the buzz on social media, and what they do is create something, make something stand, make something there, and people still coming in. But there's no recognition. Because as soon as you get the money, or as soon as we get the credibility, or as soon as one bad thing happens, guess what? We done and we over with it. We don't want to make a count. We don't want to make the right connections. We don't want to move past being in the hood. Well, guess what? Somebody else is going to take that hood-ass idea, and they going to put some real money behind it, and they going to make that. Now we mad, Vert? How does that work? How do you go sit 2 or 3 hours in the nail shop for the, most people, who own nail shops here in America? How do you go sit 2 or 3 hours there and wait, still pay $100, $200 for some nails, but then you go to a black business owner and you tell them they overpricing? Why do we have black business owners that's feeding us the same shit we could go get from motherfucking right down at the Dollar General, and they giving it to us for $45 to $50, knowing goddamn well they spent $5? No, it's a reciprocation. It's about understanding here. It's a two-way street. If everybody want to be on, who's being given to? See, that's why this is why they protested and walked for us. It wasn't so that we could be out here and we could do what everybody else was doing. No, it was that so that we could have something of our own, because we already have worked so hard. This is why they fought, so that black businesses and black people could come into a business where you wasn't going to be overcharged and overpriced. And let me tell you, those are the businesses now, and the black people now, Vert, where their business and their whatever they created, it costs this now. Those are the businesses that paved the way for a lot of this shit we seeing now. We talking about entertainment, sports, food. Hell, we talking about the motherfucking syrup, ain't your mama? Fried chicken, Vert. But who's not going to sell their soul? Who's not going to get it? Who's not going to get greedy? That's what it's about, Virgo. That's your testimony. That's your journey in this life. It's about being able to, obtain, maintain, create, have the wealth, but still being in a position to stand in your place. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with race, but unfortunately, this is what it is, Virg. This is the truth. This is how we see things. Everything is black and white. Everything is based on color. Everything is based on image. Everything is based on what you think it is. But Virgo, when you get inside of it, it's never what you think. When they started showing the house of Gucci or whatever, house of Versace, and the documentaries about Gucci, when you actually sat back and watched, Virgo, and you seen that, wow, yeah, they left something here, but it destroyed a lot for them. You didn't get that part. At what point is the line, Virgo, is what I'm picking up on here. Or what's the point? Now that takes me into the love part of this reading, Virg, of what's the point? I was picking that up. If somebody feel pressure to love you, if somebody feel like, oh, I'm running out of time to be with you, if somebody feel like, Virgo, I want to date you, I want to get to know you, why are they hesitating? What's the point of them waiting? Because with something, if you want something, if you have something, if you desire something in 2023, especially if they could do it back then, you could definitely do it now. Nothing is stopping us. You get what I'm saying? It's the support system. What stops people from moving forward is they're afraid of what other people are going to say, what other people are going to do, what they're going to be excluded from. But when you create your own path, your own way, you don't care about it. When you meant to be at the top, Virgo, and you're meant to be a trailblazer, somebody that comes in and change lives, you get what I'm saying? You're going to learn real quick, Virg. I'm creating my own way. I'm creating my own path. I I got my own set of stairs. I ain't got to look at what you doing. I ain't got to compare myself. I ain't got to think about you stealing from me. I ain't got to think about what so-and-so say and everybody else think. I'm just going to keep climbing. I'm going to keep climbing, doing it my way, doing it my way. It's a lot of naysayers, a lot of no's, and a lot of whatever. The only thing that gets you to the top is the yes that's inside of you, right, Virg? So a lot of you guys, you starting to understand you ain't bringing nobody to the top with you. They got one or two choices. Learn how to get in the wave and be back behind you, Virg, or they better start creating it on their own. Because once you do get there, you're only meeting people that did it the same way you did. I'm not saying they use your stairs, Virg. I'm not saying they use the whatever you create. I'm saying that, Virgo, whether you think they doing it or not, they did it their way because they wouldn't be up there with you. This ain't a preach, this ain't a sermon, this ain't one of those we got to get real big and down on. The message is all about this, Virg. You are who you say you are. When you are who you say you are, you know who you are. You know what your standards are. When you get to a certain point level, when you get to a certain point, Virgo, you're going to realize it ain't a point for a lot of things in your life. It may seem like it, but when you get into a mode of resistance, when you get into some shit that's pulling you back, when you get into a tornado, when you get into some things you cannot control, you're going to see real quick who you going to fight for, how they going to flip, fold, or who going to work with you. Life or death. Life or death, Virg. And unfortunately, that is the situation that a lot of you guys have been in for a very long time. And you're in life right now. It's time for you to live. So no more fearing death. And you got people that want you to do that. That's why I said, Virgo, you are who you say you are. When you are who you say you are, you don't have nothing to worry about. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of change. I'm not afraid of what you bring to the table. I'm not afraid of what I lack to bring to the table. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am. And when you know who you are, Virgo, that can take you a hell of a lot farther than you trying to be like anybody, you pretending anything. The life comes in waves, Virg. That means your personality, your character down this journey, down that road to Jericho, Virgo, it didn't come with a preacher, right? I seen a message about that. Jericho did not come with a preacher. That's decisions you got to make. So when you got to make things, it don't matter. What matters is that you got to the end of the road. That's what you're going to be judged by. Some people never walk the road, Virgo. Never. They got horses. They got people to do it for them, to pave the way. But Virgo, when you paving the way, Virgo, you making the way. You got to do a lot of things a lot of people are afraid to do. And you got to know that when you get there, you got a lot more room to create a lot more than they ever have dreamed or imagined. Because when you just walking down the road, yeah, it's been monsters and all that you prepared for. But when you get down in the Jericho road and you ain't prepared for it, yeah, I might believe, but sometimes you might not hear anything. That's how God does it. It's about faith, Virgo. It's about moving forward. It's about something that's deeper in you. People could never take, possess, put on you. I'm telling you, Virg, this season right now, especially this summer, you need to go out here and live your best life. I don't give a damn if you got $1 to your name, Virgo. Every day you wake up, you feeling like a millionaire. You changing every song into a motherfucking jam, into a motherfucking get back. You get what I'm saying, Virg? Everything that you say, you need to understand. No judgment, no weapon, nothing can be formed against you. It's very important because, Virgo, the more that you grateful for all of these daggers, all of these setbacks, and I'm not saying being grateful for like, oh, yes, I just need to suffer so I can have the best. This is what it goes through. I'm talking about, Virgo, when you get to a point to where you live in life, like, yeah, I've been through that. You can say that. I did that. Okay, well, I'm here now. You want to party or not? Virgo, it's going to hit a lot different, okay? I know a lot of people say it hit different when you get it out the mud, and they could be talking about being in the slums, Virg, but it hit a lot different when you get it out the mud. It hit a lot different when you wasn't in the slums, Virgo, but you been in the mud your whole life. The slum is a mentality. You can give people $1 million and they'll still choose to go be in the slum. But Virgo, when you didn't got it out the mud ever since the womb, I promise you, it hits a whole lot different. You're not going to be for everybody. Your messages ain't it's gonna ruffle people's feathers speaking your truth, Virgo. It's gonna make a lot of people not want to be around you, Virgo. And that's okay. Because what's happening is the door's opening for the right people to be around you. And then they might not be, the same people that got the same motherfucking, I wouldn't say cultural beliefs and religious beliefs, but they believe in something like you believe in something. This is when when two eyes match, right, Virg? This is people that, yeah, Virgo, you might have been struggling over there when you was in the hood, in the slums, in the poor, in the ghetto. You might have been struggling with no family, no nothing. You get what I'm saying? You might have been struggling as the mixed chick that didn't really, no black people accepted you. The white people didn't accept you. The Cubans didn't accept you. The blacks didn't accept you. The Dominicans didn't accept you. The black, whatever. I don't give a fuck how you want to label it with the minority group over here. But this is somebody, Virgo, that's like, yeah, but I'm from the trailer trash though. I've been to prison. I believe in God. This is somebody, Virgo, they might not listen to rap music, or if they do, they really mean it. This is not a facade. This is somebody I feel like they don't listen to no rap, but baby, they gonna play their little cultural stuff, and Virgo, you can vibe with it. Now, we know rap music and what our culture with, everybody can vibe with. Can we vibe with everything? No, we cannot. That's why everybody ain't invited to the picnic sometimes. I ain't trying to make it funny, but this is what it is, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But I'm getting here, Virg. There's somebody here, baby. Yes, they can come to the picnic. And let me tell you, you want to go sit down right wherever they having their little barbecue I guess picnic. I don't know. Don't say that, bro. The bonfire. They'll invite you to the bonfire, go, Virg. Okay, I don't, Virgo. Do y'all need cards or y'all want me to come back? Because I just feel like that message right there was a message, not for everybody's ears, but for somebody. I feel like we should come back because I did actually have a love reading for the Virg, okay? Why that came out like that, we blame it on the cards. That's why next time I'm just going to go on and start with my downloads. I was trying to come in, do the right thing for my Virgo with these cards. Okay. But look, Virg, your anger scares me when you drink, okay? Somebody here could have lost a child as well here, Virg, okay? Maybe somebody drinks, somebody's emotional, okay, behind that. Or this is somebody, dealing with their childhood wounds, okay, things they did as a child they haven't spoken about here, Virg, okay? So I feel like somebody, at the end of the day here, Virgo, I feel like you have your guards with somebody here, okay? You definitely feel like this is somebody, yeah, they've been through a lot, but they also tear you down, Virg, okay? So it's hard for you to be around this person. It's hard for you to, empathize with this person anymore. It's what I'm picking up on here, Virg. I feel like every time you get around this person or this group of people, things always go left here. You're reminded of your past. You're reminded of things that you've done wrong. And I feel like, Virg, you deserve more. You passed that now. Okay, so elimination, we've been talking about that. Okay, so I feel like at the same time here, Virg, you got a lot of people that know they took you for granted. Okay, so this is why they want you to be places. They want you to feel invited. They're calling, they're talking. Maybe you're not in the mood to talk, or you just feel like, what you talking to me for? Where is this coming from? I feel like they realize life is too short. They could want to make up with you here, Virg. Okay. But I feel like it's a part of you, Virg, it's here, it's solid. Stay in your lane, stay in your place. Like, yeah, whoever you used to be or how you used to do things, I feel like even though a lot has changed, ain't shit changed, Virg. Now it's even more the same. Like, you might not yell and fuss, but when you say it, you mean what the fuck you say. You're not giving people second chances. So anybody, like, if you giving them that room for grace here, Virg, is what I'm picking up. Once they coming back in, Virg, it's boom, you done, and that's it. This ain't no, I'm thinking going back over it. This is some shit that it is. And once they get that X on you, Everything is over, Virg. I feel like this is for you, Virg. If you was keeping secrets for people, or if you didn't say this because of that, it shit is over. Everything, all truths being exposed. Yours, theirs, fucking everybody's. Okay? Like, you really don't give a fuck, Virgo, once the line is crossed. But I see you having passion. I see you having a higher perception. I see you taking the higher road. And you have been doing this for a very long time here. Okay, Virg? But like I said, you giving people the matches. You giving them the candle. You giving them everything to burn they fucking self. They will never burn your hand again. Period. Yeah, you. It's not that you don't. It's not that you don't know. It's not that you forgot. A lot of people been playing on your memory here, Virg. Okay, this is also, Virgo, somebody here that's trying to play with your mind. We talked about that last time. Okay, they only getting so far. But Virgo, I feel like you've been allowing people to think that, oh yeah, that's fine and dandy. I don't remember and I can't recall, even though you do. Because the truth would be, it would be very disturbing. Also, a lot of you guys know, Virg, this person would deny it any fucking way. They gonna say, oh, you were high, you were this, you were that day. You don't remember you said this, you don't remember you said that. Okay, but yeah, you do. But I don't recall saying any of it. I know I didn't. But all right, you got it. Continue on with the lies. You get what I'm saying, Virg? It's almost like you know somebody lying and you just sitting there watching them lie. Okay? But I feel like at the end of the day, you still balanced. You still happy. You still at peace. You can trust it. Something definitely being coming from out of the curtains here. Okay? Your light shine brighter here. Okay? I feel like somebody been lying. That's all somebody do. We might as well call them motherfucking Pinocchio. Okay? They want to steal something from you, Virg. They want you to be in a position of overthinking. They want you to be seen as this stressed person, overworking, tired. You got to do this for money. You got to do that and that. But whole time, Virg, this is the life they live. We already know justice always happens. Retribution. Somebody like, well, Virgo this. Why they getting approved for this and that? Why do their story make sense on paper? Like, somebody just don't understand what's going on here, Virg, but you do. And it took somebody a long time to get it here, Virg. Okay, but as soon as they getting it, they cutting ties with this person that tries to compete with you. There's no competition here, Virg. I feel like you seeing other people successful makes you happy, whether they share it with you or not. And if this ain't how you feel, that's the level of maturity you gotta get. Because every Virgo ain't on this shit, and I do understand that, right? But I feel like instead of you waiting and holding messages and burying messages and hoping one day somebody will figure it out, Virgo, it seems like you just say what it is. You get what I'm saying? You speak your truth here. A lot of people want to let you go. A lot of people are offended. But people that are offended by truth, Virgo, you already know they can't grow. They always going to want to stab you back. They always want to stay in this victim mentality. You get what I'm saying, Virg? A lot of you guys as well, be careful with these false eyelashes that you wearing, okay? Or maybe with mascara here, ladies. Or getting your eyebrows done. Be careful, okay? Somebody here could be cutting off your lashes, your hair. They doing it on purpose to mess it up here, okay? So I know you might not think that, but they are. I feel like they don't know what the hell they doing. Okay, so don't listen to them. Do not take the advice and do not let them experiment on you. Okay, if you can't afford to get it done, don't get it done. Do it yourself. Okay, if you're trying to be cheap, maybe you need to go get it done. But I feel like whoever this is, if you go in and you go let them do it, Chad, they just taking your money. They could be drunk as well, or this is somebody here. I wouldn't say drunk. This somebody moving real fast. Okay, they want to get to a party, Virg. They want to make you feel, they could be intentionally messing your eyebrows up. Okay. Now, if this is some type of surgery or some type of wound that you get or you encounter here, Virg, I feel like just make sure that you understand that don't overthink it, okay? I feel like you could get a little burn here, especially if you at the grill or something to that extent here, okay? But for others of you guys, Virgo, I feel like somebody here, they really trying to put this I really hate to say it, but I'm going to say it, Virg. They've been trying to put this spell on you, okay? trying to put a spell on you where it either messes with your mind, your reputation, your money, your finances. But Virgo, you can afford this because you're true to heart with this, right? Don't be afraid to call people out on their shit. That's what I'm getting. That's what's breaking it. They can't afford it, Virg. So they could do all this bullshit here, right? They could even be thinking that you putting spells on them and buying all this shit. And they can't even afford their medical care, their bills, they nothing. And they really don't have nobody to call back on to. You would have been there for them, but Virgo, remember, you just a crybaby bitch. A victim. Who don't get nothing. Who deserve to be left for dead. Whoever this is, Virgo, they don't care and they don't mind influencing anybody against you, influencing you against yourself in order for them to get what they want. So this is very somebody deceitful, and I said that earlier. Somebody just be lying they motherfucking ass off. Okay? And they be doing all this lying, and it ain't even bothering you, Virg. They still salty. They still mad. They still not even touching the pockets. They still not getting what you getting. You get what I'm saying? Even though it could cause you PTSD, even though it do run some people away, I feel like it brings the right people right into your life here, Virg. Okay? They keep thinking that you're going to get into a situation too deep for you to handle, but I feel like that's very far from the truth. Okay, this is how this person actually feels about themselves. They in too deep, but I don't care. Oh, I got it all figured out. They don't have nothing figured out, and they don't have nobody left. You was the last piece standing in this person's life, Virg. Okay? Somebody always pushing people away with this right here. People push your buttons, Virg, and then when you go back and forth with them, you could be trying to be nice to them, giving, whatever this is. Each and every time they try to come play on the heart, Virg, they try to violate you, okay, intentionally as well. Okay, because a lot of them, they actually the one that's in it for self-pleasure. They actually trying to fit something that's not for them. Okay? So yeah, Virgo, you can spend big, okay, but you receive big. Other people, they try to spend big and they not getting no return, Virg. They trying to convince you not to invest in yourself, not to invest in your property, but they got their hand out. Oh, but Virgo, you can put me on. But Virgo, you can give me a couple of $100. Virgo, you can give me this. Yeah, Virg. They say you divine. Oh, Virg, you too sweet. You can't let people use you. The people don't deserve you. But then they come and treat you like trash. You the first thing that they want to eliminate as soon as they think about themselves. So I feel like, Virgo, you know, a lot of these things you've overindulged in, you overgiven. Yeah, you're not mad at yourself. It's just a lesson learned. That's what come with this. Okay, a lot of people as well, Virgo, they looking at your life so hard about the lessons that you have learned, they ignoring the lessons that they supposed to be learning around this MF. Okay. But what's new? This is what we always talk about for Virgo. Okay, I see you definitely doing work here. What else is coming in for Virgo? Give me clarification for the reading, the true meaning here. Spirit, Father, God, Holy Spirit. The number 3-8 could be significant for you guys as well, Virg. Okay, a lot of you guys, you could work with your hands or you could stand on your feet all day. Okay, somebody also could work like in a basement or a lower level of the building here. Or you just simply work at home. It feels like almost damn near like a prison or your job do. You feel very trapped to it. If this isn't you, this could definitely be somebody else around you. Now, this could be those people, Virgo, they feel like they getting old. They feel like they, you know, damn, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I need to have it before this time, that time. I feel like these are the people that's quick to want to steal something from you, from anybody, Virg. They just want the money quick and fast here. Okay, but yeah, they might get that, but it's nobody there. Okay, Virg, they alone. They starting to realize that. I feel like, Virgo, you're not going to have that life. You're going to not be alone. You're going to be with somebody. You're going to live a privileged life here until death do us part. Okay, Virgo, I feel like somebody else here, they're always going to be thinking of someone else. And because they always think of themselves here, their children are going to be away from them. Okay, they're always going to feel like they're outdated or washed up. They always feel like they got to recreate something new. They always feel like they got to look over one shoulder here. They always feel like, you know, people got to hand them something and they just have to take it and they hate taking it. This is somebody, Virgo, that their life, they always feel judged, always feel criticized. No matter what they get, they'll never be happy with it. Okay, Virg, never. Just never. They can have everything in this world and still feel like they're poverty because it's a mindset. Virgo, you can have everything in this world and still know that nobody can see you of that value. It's down to your mind, okay? To be somebody that's not royal and for a king to choose you, Virg, you gotta, it's your soul that speaks. But to be arraigned with a wife, yeah, you could be living in royalty, and this person might not ever see you as in this class of worth because you that it's not you. Something wasn't enticed; it was forced. Something was made to roll through. Does that make sense? Somebody didn't get to understand the journey on their own, so it's not appreciated. Therefore, it started with devaluation. The moment it happened, it started losing value. So this is why somebody can have everything they want and feel like they living in a prison, feel like they not worth anything, feel like they're not going to have anything. You get what I'm saying, Virg? Some of these folks, they want you to have bad health. And maybe that's how you feel about yourself. You know, my health ain't good. My this ain't good. It's time for me to have love. It's time for me to make changes. It's time for me to be through whatever. Maybe you've been through that. You could have lost a parent, lost family, lost friends. But whatever that is, it didn't turn you to be cold. Even though you were numb for a while or you could have been dry. Your river was dry here, Virg. There was still light. There was still life here. Okay, so it just really taught you to remove that facade. Remove what you have been taught. Remove all these other things and be who you are. Okay, if you like to eat and got a little weight, cool. If you like to dress nice, cool. If you don't like doing your hair, cool. If you expect people to still, have chivalry and actually date you, cool. Whatever you make the standard, make sure that everybody in your life reaches it, right, Virg? It's your house. But remember, Virg, the way that you treat people, you can get all of these things, but the house might be very lonely. And some of you guys, that's exactly what you need. For others of you guys, and for them, it might not have nothing to do with you, Virg. They getting all these things, but it's nobody to share it with. Incomplete. But when you doing this with high honor, you'll never be alone in your home. You'll always find something else to create, something else to gain, something else to make sense. Some type of what they call luck, but a blessing really for you, Virg. Love will come to you. Even if you stay in the house all day, love will find its way. Something will come to get you out of that, right, Virg? But if you're somebody that's living in, as somebody that's always trying to cause strife, always trying to take somebody's fortune, always trying to portray being something that you're not. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? Always trying to take credit for somebody else's work. At one point or another, that house that you built, the legacy, the money, whatever, it definitely will be lonely. Nothing lasts forever, Virg. And that's the truth here. The number 14 could be significant. 26, 5, 13, 34, 2, 10. I'm also getting 210 could be somebody's birthday here. Okay, Virgo, somebody could also be in their 30s. Okay, 28 to 35, 36, 38, something to that extent here. You're never too young. This is the part where you're getting it figured out. But if you're not figuring it out now, and trying to get it figured out now, if you're in your 20s, live your life. Your 30s, live your life. By your 40s, though, if you get into that end and you still trying to get shit figured out and you ain't settled yet, you got to know it's some internal changes that you got to make. If you're not happy with where you are, don't blame Virgo. Don't blame yourself, Virgo. Okay? Make changes. We all have the ability to do that. Why are people so upset that you're not afraid to take risk and make changes? Everybody wants you to jump off the off the cliff, Virg, but nobody wants to catch you. Nobody wants to be there at the downfall. Everybody just want to see if you're going to make it to the ground first. It doesn't work that way. So God got to remove you from that little cliff and take you to places where a lot of people, in order for them to jump and see if you're going to make it, they going to have to climb first. It ain't nothing wrong with that, Virg. Stop counting yourself out. It's not you. And don't walk around with the high head. Don't think that when you hearing people say, oh yeah, Virg, somebody's about to fall off their horse. Somebody's going to be going through it. They thought they had it all. Virgo, you don't have it all if people are still looking at you with hateful fucking eyes. Because the homeless on the street, you got one or two choices. I'm going to give to you, or I'm going to look at you with pity and keep it fucking moving. But if I choose to come over here and fuck with a homeless day in and day out, it is something fucking wrong with me. Virgo, it's not you. And I hate to get upset. It's not towards you. It's towards them, because I need you to fight for yourself so that you can get into a position that you are supposed to be in instead of living on the outskirts of it. They know your heart, Virg. And because you're not afraid to speak, you're not afraid to read, you're not afraid to tell people I know how to read so they know how to send a letter to you, right, Virg? Because this was a time and place where we didn't know how to read, whether you was a white woman or a black woman. You wasn't allowed to, right? You can have all the game in the world, but there was somebody in the room with the fortune that wanted you to decipher, wanted you to explain, wanted you to learn, wanted to make you learn because they seen something in you. And I'm telling you, Virg, there's some other people here, Virg, that they want to send letters, they want to say things that can get you distraught to have a great fortune. They want you to be on a level, Virgo, to explain some things to them. If they got all this experience, knowledge, and all this shit, Virg, if they want you, they better come to you. You're not going to goddamn put this on paper for nobody. You're not going to spell it out and write it out for nobody. If they want to believe the crowd, let them. If they want to walk around with the mask, let them. At the end of the day, Virgo, when you start treating them suspect, when you start treating them as a motherfucking enemy, a frenemy, they need to know what come with it. Because anybody that comes towards you, Virgo, it's no mask, okay? Mask off. Fuck it, mask off. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about it, Virg. You're not about to rock with them. It's going to be a change before God lets you rock. Because everything you've been through. So all people can do is play on your fear. Play on your heart. Play on what they think. Play on your wealth. Play on your fortunes. Play on false perceptions of you and false perceptions that you have of other people, Virg. Okay? But one thing they can't take is your ethics, your morals, your discipline, your consistency, your ability to move and change and not be afraid to just get up and go. That shit ain't in everybody. They want to make you feel like you're going to lose a life. I promise you, by the time you get old here, Virg, you won't be in poverty. They keep worrying about stopping you from having something in your 30s. You might get old and not have it, but your children will. They going to be able to live way past their 30s with it. They going to think about this. You going to live your life in peace with a sound mind, Virg. See, that's what it's about. Doing it your way don't mean doing things bad and going out getting vengeance on people. Doing it your way mean I'm going to do it the right way. But it's always choices here, Virg, and I see you making them. This is what's giving you honor. It ain't that you didn't suck dick and you just lucky and you didn't fucked your way to the top, scammed your way to the top, schemed your way to the... Virgo, you've been through a lot of bad shit. You've been through some things. And you still giving your last to animals. You still not begging for people. You still looking for work. You still trying to help people find work. You still trying to help people that's in aid. When you going through it yourself, but let me hear your concerns. Let me try to help you. Let me bring some fresh air in the life, in your room. Not all nurses do this and tend to people like that, Virg. And you're not doing it because you think you're going to get something in the horizon. You doing it because of what's been taken from you in every present moment. You doing it because you see what's been taken in your community, white, black, whatever. You doing it because you know what it's like to grow up with your parents having to work and break their back and be treated like shit. But they made sure you went to school. They made sure you went to church. They made sure they instilled values and morals in you. So you know that when you go out here in this world, you don't have nothing else to worry about You head up, you stand still on it, and that's what's gonna create something. That's what's breaking these chains. That's what's making you legendary. A lot of people, they look at people in prison, couldn't stand a day in them shoes. A lot of people living in prisons in America, in their homes, and any society, country that we think of every day. But we always look at prisons and be like, oh, the criminals are there. I hate to be there. Just like it's some people, Virg, that you feel like you shouldn't deserve to be this way. People don't know your story. Imagine being in a prison and still walking around with a smile, with authority, and respecting authority. I'm gonna leave it at that because, Virgo, that's what some of you guys are. You done been through so much, but you still carry yourself with authority. You respect authority. But don't mean that you don't embrace change. Don't mean that you don't want people to understand this journey. That it wasn't easy. This wasn't fast. Even though it seemed quick, Virg. This took time. I'm telling you, Virg, some of you guys that are single and you looking for, and not looking for love, but you just, it's your time to have it, Virg. Somebody gonna come into your life that is very quickly but so gentle, Virg. You won't even hear it, you won't see it, you won't hear the train tracks, you won't hear the noise. But I promise you, Virg, it's coming in real quick and you won't miss your stop because they waiting, okay? They coming just for you to pick you up. So if the train do get the moving, Virg, the passenger is off the train, okay? A lot of you guys, I see somebody said, I hope so. Don't hope so, my baby. Okay, no so. No so. Because the moment you remove the fear of somebody coming in, contacting you, the moment you stop hiding, the moment you stop thinking that it's too good to be true, and the moment you forgive yourself and everybody else around you for thinking that you wasn't worth it, that's the moment that this shit gonna happen. And I can't make this up, okay? Somebody is in love with you. Somebody is definitely wanting you. You could feel food, Virgo, when you find this out, how much somebody like you. Like, damn, I wish I would have why you just didn't say it then? Okay, because they needed you to understand the tracks. We from two sides of the tracks, Virg. I had to choose this destination, and I needed you to slow down to see it too. You get what I'm saying? So both of you guys here, Virg, it's not about letting each other go. Y'all have to let go. It's like somebody on the train track, but I'm not gonna get off on this stop because what if they ain't there? And somebody else, they at this stop. Then they wait 5 minutes. They like, no, they at that stop. So y'all both just keep missing each other. Okay? But when your soul click in, you find each other again, and that's what I'm getting here, Virg. Okay, so even when the truth comes, don't be mad at yourself. Embrace it because you understand something now. Even if that comes when you losing people and letting people go, Virg, don't be mad. Embrace it because you know better now. Okay? Because some of you guys, it's you walking away from other people and letting people go. Okay, it's not about forgiveness. It's about forgiving yourself and forgiving others without it even being said. What's understood is there. You ain't got to tell it to them for you to receive the forgiveness, okay? So some of you guys, I know for a fact, you walking away, but as soon as you walk away and you learn a lesson, it's like something else is coming into your life. It doesn't mean that it's going to be something that is a replacement, right, Virgo? But it's something of a reward here. And see, you won't understand that until you're not looking for somebody to replace what you lost. But when you're looking for, to replace who you were, not to find back what you lost within yourself, right, Virg? It's not about a replacement, but making something new. Sometimes you got to let things go. And that's what I'm getting for you guys. But it's also grateful. I'm thankful for this time that I spent with you. I'm thankful for the time I had you as my water bottle, my workout tennis shoes, my boss, my lucky jacket, my lucky apron, my lucky, motherfucking cat mitt, okay? Whatever this is, Virg. I feel like, it's releasing it with a way of looking at it like there's nothing lost here, but everything gained, and wishing somebody the best. And a lot of you guys, Virgo, you're coming into back to your senses, coming back to yourself, and you're meeting somebody who happens to remind you of not the worst things, but the best things of you. Okay, Virg? So I see this forgiveness. I hope you can forgive me card keeps wanting to come out here. Okay, Virg, maybe that's you. You hope that for others, okay, that you're letting go. But others of you guys, Virg, this is somebody coming towards you that you had to let go, or they had to go through this process as well on their own side of the tracks here, Virg. But when you guys come together, becoming a better person, both of you guys, you guys make each other better. So when you guys leave behind things, it's nothing that's going to be missed. It's nothing that's going to be regretted. This is going to be a two-choice decision here, agreement, something that we both choose. Let's get out of here. Let's do this. Let's fall in love. Let's make this happen. Let's make this work. Some of you guys, it's that inner child and that other side of you, Virg, because even though you're not a Gemini, you guys are both Mercury ruled. So if you ever want to see yourself from another light, you can always go look at the aspects and the traits of a Gemini here. Not aspects, but the traits and characteristics of a Gemini, and you can kind of see yourself in a different way. I know that's not what you're normally taught, but I'm being told to tell you that, okay, Virg? I definitely could feel like some of you guys, somebody could be coming back into your life, or love is coming back into your life. Back then, the relationship didn't work, or things failed here, Virgo, because the timing wasn't right for either one of you guys. You guys had to see things, learn things, go through things, okay? Realize what stuck and what didn't, okay? Because we all know sometimes there's certain people you can date them and y'all go through a little heartbreak and a breakup, and baby, you can move right on, okay? Sometimes you meet people and you know from the beginning, Virg, oh, you're not somebody I would date, somebody I would talk to. You give them a chance, but it's real quick. As soon as they do one thing, you go ahead and leave them alone. But then there's other people, Virgo, that come around and you don't understand. Why do I keep giving you chance after chance? Why do I love you like this? Why this? Why that? Okay? So I definitely feel like even if you guys didn't experience that together, you experienced some type of learning, some type of hardship, some type of something here, okay? It's almost like an epiphany, okay? So when you guys do get together, it's not about you guys' body knowing each other, it's the soul, okay? If you're in a relationship already here, Virgo, I feel like you and your person are going to make it through whatever little bumpy road that you guys are going through here. Your souls are, your soul, though, have to make this decision and let your body align. So whatever your soul is telling you to do, if it's telling you to take a break, if it's telling you to move forward, go with it. Know that what's for you, it's going to remain. Relationship, job, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Something cannot be taken from you, Virgo. Something is yours and you are someone else's. I'm hearing that. You know how we say that, like mine and hers, Virg, his and hers, like, but mine together, okay? So it's not that you belong to somebody. It's not that they belong to you. You guys have learned how to be, detached from the world, but also learn how to attach to the pieces of you that operate and bring the best benefit for you. Things that are going to uplift you, not bring you down. Okay, Virg? So whether you're with somebody or not, or if you're going into this new relationship, that's the new foundation that you're standing on. Does this make us grow? Does this make us feel better? Okay, if it doesn't, we have one or two options. Grow together, grow apart. If you single, does this person make me feel good, make me feel happy, make me feel comfortable, make me feel confident, make me feel exclusive? Does this person bring me everything, not just for a moment, but even when I get to wondering, do they just show up? Okay, well, let me grow with this. And when the time is for me to grow apart, I'll know, because the happiness is not being from what's being brought to you. The happiness is that's adding to the joy that you already have. You get what I'm saying? The happiness is something that's going to make you more happier. Something that's going to bring you more out of that happy shell. You get what I'm saying? It's like if you just decide one day, Virgo, I'm going to go travel around the world. I'm going to move to Europe. When you first get there, you're very happy about it. Oh, I did it. But then when you start looking at things and you like, oh, well, I don't speak the same language here. I don't see this. I don't see that. Things could be going wrong, but you still finding this happiness throughout everything because it is beautiful. You are trying new things. You do have this expectation, but you're in the unknown, right? And then all of a sudden, when you get in the groove of it, you kind of starting to learn the language verb. All of a sudden, you meet somebody, and they just so happen to be one person that all of this time you've been over here overseas that can speak English, and you meeting somebody that speak both languages. You get what I'm saying, Bird? Now they adding on to it. It's step by step, piece by piece, Bird. But also loving yourself and making these changes step by step. Not being so hard on yourself or your partner, okay? Because I know that some of you guys are single and some of you guys are in relationships. You never stop growing, especially when you have somebody that you've been growing with, Bird. Don't give up on your relationship. Don't give up on love. It's something about that that stands here, Virg, that always will prevail. Okay, over hate, over doubt, over fear, over death. Okay, so please keep that in mind. That is the message that I have for you guys today. It didn't go the way that I planned. I actually planned on here getting up using nothing but the cards for y'all today, Virgo. So I'm gonna try to come back, okay, and do another reading. But these cards just jumped out the deck, as y'all can see. It says life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. Okay, Virg, and if you cuss, you cuss. They don't. I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna get to the kingdom of heaven, Virg. But when the time is right, you'll stop cussing. Okay. It says, make today fun by silently inserting motherfucking into the name of everyone you came into contact with. Ben motherfucking Franklin, Grandpa motherfucking Bob, that lady from accounting, she's now Carol motherfucking Cooper from accounting. Yo, somehow this makes those financial spreadsheets more bearable, right? It's going to be a great motherfucking day. I'm getting that again. Saturday, Virgo. Fuck it. Do it. Okay, life gonna be a lot more fun when you just say fuck it and do it. And it says stop saying yes to the shit you hate, okay, Bird? And stop saying no to the shit that you've never explored. I'm picking that up on, okay? It says we say yes to dumbass shit because we want to be cool. Be caretakers to others and because we think we need a reason to say no. The way we say no to the people we say no to, excuse me, Virgo, may never understand why we needed to say no in order to be true to ourselves. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past. Don't get stuck in a process spiral about it. If you're not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on. Okay, Virg, point blank, period. Okay, but every experience that you want to say yes to, try it out. If you hate it, don't do it again. Fuck it, Virg. You have nothing to lose. That's what I'm getting, but everything to gain here. I see one other little card trying to stick out. It says you are not your situation. Okay, it says one of the keys to becoming spiritual as fuck is to define who you are by something deeper inside of yourself and further outside of yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationship, or even your body. Find out who that person is and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. Virgo, that is the message that I have for you guys today. Do not forget to hit the like button for your girl. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Get some fun, get some sun, get some laughs in, Virgo. Not give a fuck what people think, what they conversating about, being you. Have a good time. Shake your ass a little bit, Virgo. Post some pictures. You know, just, Virgo, just live, okay? Live life. Be present. Okay, it's really important for you to be present. Being present, that's what brings happiness. Whenever you get present, you'll realize you're happy. You'll realize everything you have. When you're present, you'll see what you're thankful for, everything that you have, Virg. So be present. Don't be in the future. Don't be in the past. Don't look at people, as a future with them, and don't look at your past with people. Just be present with them in the moment. If that means that you're being fake, if that means you're weak, that means you're vulnerable, that means you're gullible, that means you're naive, that means you're all of this shit, cool. Because Virgo, when you die, that's the soul. Your soul gonna be light, not theirs. This is your journey. This, like, God is so proud of you guys, Virgo, because you have fought trying to teach about God. This ain't for all of y'all, but some of y'all. And in this life, he wants you to know it is your turn to please just live. Yeah, I want you to teach. But by you living, that's going to teach you more than your words could ever say. A lot of you guys, that's why you always feel ignored. That's why people get offended. That's why people can't really understand. It takes them a little bit longer for them to get it. Okay? It takes you longer sometimes to see people for exactly who they are, even though you knew before a word ever came out of their mouth. That's okay, Virgo. That's what's coming with this journey and this experience. But what it is what you're going to leave behind. And it's not going to be materialistic. And some of you guys, it is going to be a bunch of material things. You're going to touch and see a bunch of greatness. But it's not things that you even if you have it all, you're going to leave it all to people that never expected it. You're going to leave something that's going to create something for not just you, not just your family, everybody. And I've been saying this for a very long time, Virg. Stop waiting for the day to come and live in these days. You get what I'm saying? The day might not come in your life. Maybe it comes for your kids. So if you wait your whole life, you're going to miss it. Don't miss it this time, Virg. Okay? It's about you. And it's okay. Being selfish, self-care isn't selfish. And sometimes being selfish, Virgo, is what gives you, it's what preserves you. It preserves your soul. That's selfish. You got to learn the life between self-preservation, Virgo, okay, and just being out here and just doing it and giving it and living and taking and taking and taking. When you have nothing else to give, Virg, you got one or two choices. Improvise or take. You choose to improvise. You're not going to be a taker. So now what? You learn how to stop giving. Don't mean you stop doing it. It just means this is the line. When there's no longer a point, I'm no longer going to give. That's the message I have for you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you next time, Virgo. Thank you. Bye-bye.